Good morning, everyone. I wanted to share a few things this morning. Working in the yard this morning, it's been so beautiful. The weather's great. Doing some maintenance on the pond plants. You have to cut back the blooms from the pickerel. That's the purple one there. Let me get a close look for you. You see the purple flower there? They'll go to seed, and it's important to cut that back. And I'm looking around, cutting dead fronds off of some of the lilies. I see some scapes that I would like to remove also. Got a lot of this parrot feather here that needs to be moved also. I'm going to put it down in the lower pond. And I understand that you can just pull it loose and attach it with a rock. So I'm going to try to do that sometime in the next few days. Do a few more maintenance sections in the pond. I also need to work on the landscape lighting here. It failed inside the waterfall, which is unusual for Volt, but they do have a lifetime guarantee. One of the things that I don't like about it, but I guess it's maybe necessary, is that Volt underwater is, in particular the ones in the waterfall, are sealed. The light bulb is integrated, so it's not replaceable, and I don't like that. I like to be able to replace the bulb when it fails. I was working this morning on this area. I want to have this beautiful Brower Smith copper path light moved over to here. And then this mushroom light over by the steps. Partly because this mushroom light casts such a huge path light. It spreads probably 2.5 feet out. Right, Miss Sushi? She said it really spreads out. So I'm going to move that. And I think in previous videos you've heard me say I want to thin this down. It sort of blocks the pond. But in trying to pull up this landscape light, I realized that it does go right through this. Now this is going to be kind of a delicate spot because the pump, what would I call it? The pump goes, the water line goes right up beside the rock. So under there is not only the landscape lighting, but also the pump pipe. So I'm going to have to hand dig initially. It would not be that big of a deal to cut the landscape lighting because that's easy to repair with a device. You can either, shorten the wire and connect it or connect it to another spot. Not a big deal as far as electrical is concerned, but I cannot damage that pipe. So I'm going to dig that back. It's something that I thought I'd wait to do until the fall, and I'll show you how I do that. Again, I want to be able to edit videos. I'm still not there yet. But when I do dig it up, it'll have to be watered well, and I'll cut the long fronds off and just leave a small amount. Been enjoying this. This is a gorgeous little wild strawberry section. So cute, and I'm hoping that it'll bring more wildlife. Sometimes we'll see box turtles and the like, and that portulaca in orange has been a dream. So wanted to share a few more things about the ponds today. It is constant maintenance. That was one of the questions that I got when we were first enjoying the pond is, how much maintenance. And I enjoy it. I don't see it as maintenance, but it does take dedication. And as you can see, oh my goodness, too much columbine. So that's going to be pulled up. And again, here's more parrot feather, the pickerel rush, and I believe that's an Acorus that I planted there. I really like the Acorus. As you can see, I've got some planted to the left of it, some here. It's a great plant, a low-growing grass. Anyway, sharing more this morning. So peaceful.